Excuse me, guys. Hey, hello. So I wanted to do this quick live. I've had a lot of people ask for information on the free mining device, and tons of them, tons and tons and tons. The funny thing is half the people that ask for information then actually look at it. It's like they don't believe it. It's like, is it real? Yeah, it's real. And it's not even like a launch. It's a business that's been around for a while. This helium mining deal is actually pretty impressive. It's the Internet of Things. What we're doing is creating the new internet. We are creating these antennas that will allow a lot of activities to happen. Right now it's mainly used for tracking, and also, things like if there's a water leak in a place, or if my senile parent goes walking away, I can find them, or lose my animal, I can find them. So it's mainly tracking right now, but the fact is it's literally creating another internet. And where the technology goes in the next 5 years, who knows what that means? Who knows what we're going to be able to do on this platform? But here's the bigger deal. The bigger deal is, like, this company came out first selling these units for $500. And I think it was a slow start for them because, again, $500 is a lot of money for someone to put out there for, who knows what kind of a payback. Let's call it $300 a month. Some people might be very skeptical on something like that. Besides, it's connected to HNT. That's not Ether. That's not Tron. It's not, some of the bigger coins that everyone knows, like Cardano or Polkadot or Bitcoin. But Helium, the Helium coin, has already been performing like crazy, but there's a real good reason why, right? It's gone up from like 25 cents to like $12 in right about a year. But why is that happening? Well, why it's happening is because it's really used. It's really has a value. This network does something. They have paying clients, multiple paying clients, companies that offer. One is this, a tracker for people with dementia. You can put this on a person, when they're in an area or in a group home or something like this, and you can find out if they're like getting close to an exit, maybe trying to walk out the door. An animal tracking system, a water break, a pipe break sensor. So there's already companies using the technology now. This isn't just like, hey, we created this idea, and hey, maybe it'll be used in the future. We're not in there in that space. We are in the future. It is being used. And the more that this network gets built out, the more activity is going to happen on the network, which in turn will earn more people that have these subs more money, right? More helium. So that's the crazy part. I did a video showing someone that literally was within a mile of my house, or 2 miles of my house, and they did $1,600 last month. I want every single part of that, and I want every one of my friends to have a part of that, and I want every one of my relatives to have part of that. So, I'm sort of like on this mission to make sure that I get it out there, because, who doesn't want free? I think the thing is, I'm not even sure how this is going to work, but, technically I'm looking at this because it's all about, like, activity and excitement. Like right now, this is on fire, right? It's blowing up like crazy. So the network's getting built as we speak. It's going to get more activity, more action, and it's going to create new clients and more money for people. And even if you're in an area where there's not a lot of these hubs, well, guess what? There's going to be hubs there at some point. It's like saying this, the cell phone tower is the best explanation. There's a story of the cell phone tower that was supposed to be put behind this building. The guy says, no, I don't want it. And it was put behind a building across the street. And that company made $350,000 from allowing someone to set up a cell phone tower. So what if you're in an area where there isn't a lot of hubs yet and not a lot of activity yet? Well, that's okay. Order your hub and then share it with your friends and relatives and neighbors, because as the network grows, the more activity is going to be on there. Because another great example is a rental car company paying $25 a month to track every vehicle. Well, there's a system in place right now where they can pay like $2 a month to track every vehicle. One rental-car company does this with 500,000 rent-a-cars. So you're reducing the cost by 12 times for these rent-a-cars to track their vehicles, right? That's just a very good use case explanation of what this is. Now, even in my county, I'll just give you an idea. In my county, there is a good amount of activity. There's lots of hotspots, lots of people making money. But I could probably go door to door and work every single minute of the next 4 years in my county to try to put a place in every single open spot and not even achieve it. That's how much open area there is. And that's almost everywhere, right? Excuse me. Choking on my lunch. So that's the exciting part, is that it's like, we're in the beginning days of something that's going to be really big. And anyone that looks at this and says, yeah, you know what, I'm going to pass, is just making a stupid mistake, because it's like that, how many times in your life does someone just show you something and you go, boy, that sure sounds good, but I don't trust it, or this can't be real, or I'm not going to do it. Well, it's free, okay? And the people around you and the people that show it to you are going to show you people making money, and they're going to be making money, and then they're going to be making their relatives money, and they're going to be making their friends money. And here's the best part about it, and this is sort of new news. The company, again, we used to have an HNT wallet, which is a crypto, okay? And then HNT can be converted on Binance, or can be turned into other crypto. Maybe it could be cashed out. Pretty much do whatever you want with it. But now the company has decided to create a debit card for you to be able to take your HNT from your wallet, put it right on your credit card, and convert it right into USD to spend. Right? Now, you don't even need to have a crypto wallet. So now you can share it with anyone on the planet. Anyone on the planet knows what a MasterCard is. They all know how to use one. That means anyone could be told, listen, it's this simple, Mom. You need to set this up in your house. What if you made $200 extra a month? Would $200 extra a month work good on your groceries? What if it's $500 a month? Think about this. We're having a tool launched this Saturday where you're going to be able to put an address in, and you're going to be able to find out where there's areas in the United States and certain cities that you need to target, because there's going to be spots there worth, $2,000 a month, $1,500 a month. Imagine if you were a smart marketer and you say, I know how to target this area here in Washington, D.C., or, Baltimore, Maryland, or Miami, Florida, and you can get these devices out in these places. The message is so crazy that, it's one thing to show someone how to make $500 a month. It's something else to show someone how to make $1,000 a month. It's even crazier to show someone how to make $1,500 to $2,000 a month for doing absolutely nothing, except for plugging this little thing in a wall that runs on the same power as a 5-watt LED light bulb, and then just do nothing. Just plug it in. It's insane, the potential, right? And this is why I'm making this video, because again, a lot of you guys have asked for information and you haven't even registered. It doesn't even hurt for you even just to register and look in the back office. I've had people asking me questions like, look, register, all your answers in the back office. They do many Zooms a week. There's lots of training going on. It's all written there in what it does on all aspects, including security. But here's something else, okay? So I've hooked up with some people. We're sort of like working as a group. We want to get information out. We got some of the best marketers in the business in our group. And what we're going to do is we're going to share everything we can for people to have success, like ideas of how to do a off-market or offline marketing, how to approach a friend or relative that has no knowledge of crypto, creating some sales pages, creating some other ideas on how to market this, again, in a different way. Again, if you think you could target a city where you know that there's lots of valuable spots, what if you put an ad in Craigslist saying, hey, listen, give me your address and I can show you what your potential market is for free crypto in this spot at your address. Or put an ad out there, your address, I can set up an antenna in your address and it might be worth $1,000 a month. Contact me to see if you qualify, right? Free, right? So again, you're seeing it all over Facebook, and don't ask yourself why. Ask yourself, why haven't you done it yet? That's the better question. Why haven't you registered yet? There's absolutely no risk to you at all, right? So again, if you've asked me for information, I've already sent you the information, and you haven't taken action, you have to understand this. Just to yourself, if you do nothing other than you signing up, you know, are you going to cry over $500 a month? No, you're going to be happy about that. If you share with other people, you could 10 times that. You could 50 times that. So we are going to be doing our first official Zoom on Sunday for our team at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. We have over 210 people in our group so far. By Sunday, I have a feeling it'll probably be 400 or 500 people. I will be posting the Zoom link as well on my page. So if you want to come and check it out, it is open to anyone, even if you're just curious, George, and you want to see what we're doing. But besides that, if you're ready to finally take some action and you know, sign up and not spend any money to make some free crypto or some free cash, just let me know and I'll help you out. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.